everybody. How you doing today? My name's Vicki King. Welcome to King Gone Crazy. Today we're going to talk about mean girls. Big old meanies. So here we go. See what we got here.
Just another day on the east side of Toledo, Ohio. The action you was watching is fake. Enjoy.
Wow. Being a big old meanie didn't help you, did it? Wow. You thought you were tough. I guess not. Woman attacks Uber driver with pepper spray.
Jennifer Gilbo, riding in Shoel Mahmoud's car, when out of nowhere, she appears to snap, lunging at the Uber driver, dousing him with pepper spray. Shoel picked up Jennifer and a friend on West 46th Street, but when they got to 65th and Lex, things quickly went south early Wednesday morning. Shoel insists he hadn't said a word to the ladies. The other passenger appears just as stunned.
Done what?
Repeatedly asking her friend why she was doing this. Jennifer would only say, "Get him out." In the first few seconds, Shoel tells me he tried to get out, but his seatbelt was on. Police did arrest Jennifer. She's charged with assault and now has a lawyer who at this point is not commenting.
What a POS. Just mean for no reason. Probably drunk. January 2nd, 2025. Virginia NICU nurse arrested for breaking bones. Black newborn babies. What? I think this is beyond a mean girl. She's just evil.
Black babies were found with serious injuries, broken bones. Enrico Doctors Hospital says staff found 3 babies with, quote, unexplainable fractures. 26-year-old Aaron Strotman is charged with malicious wounding and felony child abuse. My next guest is Dr. Dalashah Lee from Archpoint Pain Institute. He says these allegations are true. If true, she should have not been allowed to work after she was suspended the first time and they brought her back. First of all, your thoughts on...
She'd already been suspended and they let her come back.
This case and just how horrible it is that a nurse, someone in your profession, would harm a child like that, a newborn.
Yeah, it's a very disturbing news indeed. Our first, the oath that we take is do no harm, right? And so when I hear of stories like this is a truly disrupting and really sad, shocking news that I hear from somebody who we would help or we would hope is helping the child, somebody who's in the NICU where they're sick, they've got other things going on. The last thing you want to worry about is your nurse, somebody who you trust, doing harm to a child. And so
these are preemie babies. And she only picked the black one. Pretty messed up. These little babies are already fighting for their lives. I had a premature baby. She weighed 1 pound 9 ounces. I couldn't imagine how awful you would feel as a parent. Can you imagine what the baby went through? Absolutely horrific. Oh, this dude. You know, he likes to go into restaurants and just cause problems. You know? Why can't you introduce yourself as your name? Why does it have to be he, her, she, him, who knows, they, them, or unpronounceable? Come on.
At restaurants.
Oh no, not that. I seriously can't imagine that
I love Lady J.
a person wouldn't get it right the first time.
I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?"
Yeah, people usually address others based on their outward physical appearance and their characteristics and the sound of their voice, but go on.
My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him," pointing at me.
But were they wrong?
Our jaws were on the floor, and we decided to leave because it was just a bad vibe after.
Why? Because they can see the forest for the trees?
I was at another restaurant for lunch, and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir."
Sure.
And then I left because I wasn't comfortable anymore.
I'm sure I can think of one or two things that makes a lot of people rather uncomfortable, but they put up with it anyway.
And I went to a new restaurant, and I asked, before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please? And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir." We don't need to use words like sir or ma'am.
Of course not. What are the alternatives?
There are ways to be respectful without using those words. And if you get it wrong for someone like me, I will probably leave the restaurant. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row.
Well, honestly, that seems to be the majority of a certain individual's content is reacting to getting misgendered. So if it didn't happen, whatever would one talk about?
I have been misgendered.
Boom. Lady J hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I agree. He's just doing it to be mean. And he tried to do it at Hard Rock Cafe, and he said that Hard Rock Cafe kicked him out, but they didn't. They asked him to move to another table because he was sitting at one of the large tables by himself. And they asked him to move because they had a large party coming in that had reservations, and they had to get ready for this party. And he said, "I think I'll just go." And then on the way out, he filmed himself saying, "I think I was just kicked out." No, he wasn't. He was asked to move. Anyway, moving along. She sold her baby to pedophiles. This is beyond mean.
The girl in that video, 21-year-old Erica Lawson, allegedly sold her own daughter to 6 pedophiles so that they could abuse her. And after this assault was finished, the 17-month-old baby Elena died. Now, this case is absolutely horrific, and it tells the story of someone whose image on social media is completely opposite who they are in real life. So on Erica Lawson's TikTok page, which is still up, she's posted a ton of videos featuring her and her daughter dancing around, seemingly enjoying life. But behind closed doors, Erica was a closeted drug addict. And since details are pretty sparse in this case, and a lot of this is still alleged, this is what we know. At one point in 2023, Erica allegedly sold her daughter to at least 6 men. And when 17-month-old Elena's dead body was discovered, she had been brutalized, beaten, and some people even say she was beaten with a baseball bat. Now, like I said, details in this case are pretty sparse, but from what I could find on news sources, there were 6 DNA samples that were sent off for further analysis. 6 more people, I'm assuming men, that will be charged with this crime. And it's been recently announced that prosecutors are going to be seeking the death penalty against Erica.
Good.
Meaning that if convicted, she could be put to death for this horrific crime. It's absolutely mind-blowing and just disgusting and disturbing that a woman could ever even think about doing this. I mean, allegedly selling your own child to pedophiles to abuse, and then the child dies after this abuse. This is truly one of the most horrific, most disgusting, most disturbing stories I've ever covered. If you guys want to help, head to change.org and help sign this petition, Elena's Law, created by Haley and Haven Lawless. The petition has over 6,000 signatures, and the people who created it are basically asking the legislature in Kentucky to provide harsher sentences for child predators. Something that I 100% agree with, and yeah, I signed the petition. You definitely should too. And I really hope that this despicable woman is punished to the fullest extent of the law.
They're going to get you in prison. You won't have to worry about the death penalty. I hope they put you out in general population. Sunny Halston says First Lady Melania hates President Trump, wants to take him out. I see why she's suing. I sue her too. They just don't know when to keep their mouth shut. This show is constantly getting sued. Idiot.
Hates him. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore. They agree with you. She doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to. She doesn't care about that. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't talk.
Look at the hatred. And she's just vile. Look at her face when she talks about Melania Trump. Terrible.
Tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does. Yeah, how do you know all this? Yeah, how do you know? You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
So I think she hates.
Why is this show still on the air? I can't figure it out. Wow. Really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. And just to be mean. Because that's all they are. They're just mean. Oh. This bride has been everywhere. She washed off her makeup that the makeup artist did. And when she put her makeup on, it looked almost identical to what the makeup artist did. So we're really confused about why she's so upset. And I think it was just for likes, because she does say in the video, I can't wait to put this on TikTok, to destroy someone for no reason. But the makeup artist is speaking up too. This is terrible. That you would just do this to ruin someone's reputation.
Washing off my bridal makeup. Okay, wait, close this. Am I doing it? Yeah, but on it. Can I do it now? Oh my gosh, what did I do? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm shaking. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can redo it. It'll be perfect. It always is perfect when you do it. It always looks so great. Thank you. It's shaking. It's okay. I think it's just like anxiety. I want to do this. But it's fine. Like, we have so much time. The wedding's not even until 4. It's fine. I'm scared that she's gonna want to do like touch-ups on me like right before. Can we ask her still? Is that rude? Like, I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her. I feel bad, but I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's fine. I can't believe I'm doing this. You like look better even without the makeup at all. Right? I'm like, I already feel like way more like myself. Like, I was watching her paint your lips and I was like, oh, that is pink. I was trying so hard to like it. She also like didn't blend in my neck at all. Like, no, she didn't. There's no makeup on my neck. I'd rather walk down the aisle like this. Hold a mask. Oh, please. No. Match your face. Yeah, skin tone already matches your neck way better.
And she sucks. And in pictures, it's gonna look so much better too. That would be the bad part. It's not in the pictures. If you're like cakey or something.
Oh, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
Flashback Mary. I was like Flashback Mary.
It's okay. If this is the worst thing that happens.
Get in line for the first.
She really tried to destroy that woman. That's terrible. Definitely a mean girl.
I hope you were able to see that my intentions were never harmful and that I am someone with a big heart who made a terrible mistake that day. Hey, try and get up. Stand up.
Did they tape him to the chair? And they think it's funny? Look at him. He doesn't know what's going on. He's scared. And they're standing around laughing, all these women. Heartless, absolutely heartless people.
Stand up. Yes, it is. It's funny. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Hodge. Sorry for feeling like Dustin was in an environment where he wasn't loved or taken care of.
He wasn't loved or taken care of.
He looks at everybody, right? He's looking like, wow, this is really what you're doing, right? Then he goes, this isn't funny. Smiles for a second. She then goes laughing hysterically. It is funny, it is funny. He looks at her in disappointment. Like, it really isn't funny. Then as she's talking in the courtroom, I see him lip stop. Like, that child is 15 years old, has Down syndrome and autism, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
He didn't find it funny and told you to stop, and you continued to have him sitting there, duct tape around that chair. I'm autistic, I know what it's like to be picked on. But to do that with a child with Down syndrome and autism is insane.
Wow. And most of they've made it to where you can't sue most of the schools now. As a parent, and knowing my husband and I, we would lose it. Absolutely lose it on these people. It's absolutely terrible. Look at his face. Why? Because you're mean. You're just mean. Oh, one of the biggest meanies. She's the mean person. That's all I have to say.
People have shared their negative interactions with the celebrity, but lately people are speaking up more than ever before, as literally every single influencer has a bad interaction with her, from Trisha Paytas.
She said she had to be on like a certain side, so she's like this, but I'm also like this, so we're just whatever. And then at the end of it, she's just like, don't touch me. And I was like, I didn't even touch her.
Oh my God.
Unless I maybe put my hand on her. I don't think I did though. I think this was like after Britney Spears, where I knew not to touch. But she just went, don't touch me, and then just like left. And I was like, ah!
Oh my God.
Yeah, I really didn't think I did. I don't know. It was really weird and like was off-putting the whole thing like that. But she was.
To Chris Olsen.
Have you ever met a celebrity that you just absolutely hated?
I did not love delivering coffee to.
Sorry,
and
I had a good experience
I
with
know,
that
and a lot of
one.
people have had good experiences with her, but a lot of people have also had not great experiences with her.
She picks and chooses.
Not to mention, there was a clip of her spitting gum into her assistant's hand that started going viral, which only made the allegations about her more believable. So if you didn't know, Jennifer Lopez is the root.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the mean girls. Not for much longer. Somebody's on a list. The girl that made fun of people with cancer got on Dr. Phil.
I said that Germans were Nazis, Mexicans were all poor, but like that doesn't make me racist. Target is on forehead.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. You get a middle gong. You suck.
Yeah, it's real Hinduism vibe. When I say those things, it's not like it's coming out of a place of hate. Most people know that I'm joking.
These things that she says are racist.
Get your ass back to cooking rice!
Our family is very multi-ethnic. She's experienced multiple cultures. She's also part Asian. For her to attack other minorities, it was just painful to watch.
My dad has been physically abusive, emotionally abusive, and mentally abusive for as far back as I can remember.
You come clean this mess up right now.
Get away from me! I'll clean it!
Clean it now.
I mean, yeah, so.
You know, sometimes people are mean. Has nothing to do with the way they were raised. You decide what you're going to be. Are you going to be kind? Are you going to be mean? She's a horrible person. I mean, if you have a platform and all you do is hurt people, make fun of their cancer or their race, she's just an awful human being. Definitely a mean girl. That's all for this one, guys. I love you. Like and subscribe, okay? All right. Bye.